Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name's Taylor. I've been posting content on like Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok for a little bit, and I wanted to make a full-length feature film. Not really. I just wanted to make a YouTube video. Welcome to that YouTube video. We're using this t-shirt yarn. I also used a white t-shirt yarn. Here's what we have left over. I've actually already started a second bag with this, but I'll talk about that later. I got into a market in September and I'm super excited, and I think posting the journey of concepts, making ideas for the market, crocheting stuff for the market, maybe booth design stuff could be really fun. Thrifting for stuff for the booth could be also fun. So let's get into my inspiration. Here is the first bag I'm thinking about making. Kind of inspired by this yellow one. I love this yellow one, but for some reason, yellow t-shirt yarn is actually so hard to find, like especially the like butter yellow that's really trendy right now. So let's get back to the past where I started crocheting the bag. Small update. So I was doing half double crochets because I liked the thickness that we were getting in the stripes, but then once I did the second row of stripes, I'm totally not loving how this looks. So what I did here was half double crochet, single crochet, and then I'm going to just do a little test right here and see what the blue stitches look like in here and if that stripe will look good. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm gonna give it a try. All right, here's my test. I think I'm gonna frog all the way back to the first row because what I'm doing now is I'm carrying the blue all the way up, and then, so I did my first row, and then I carried the blue up so that when we switched, we have the blue yarn ready to switch to. I don't love how it's looking. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I think maybe I should do single crochets. I kind of wanted to do half double. Okay, my camera died, so I don't know if I got any footage of the first panel. I'm not used to filming, as you can see, and I did not prepare. I don't know if I have any footage, so I'm just pulling out my phone to give you guys a quick update. I finished this first panel. Let me step back. And I don't love it. It's giving more of like triangular banner shape. Let me insert a picture of shape here. It's giving that, which I don't love. And I was thinking, I did these little like divot up pieces. I don't know what you would call this, where they kind of go up. And I put a stitch marker here because I was thinking this is where we could attach the straps, but I don't really like it. I think I would like it better if it was just up, and then curves down. So I think we're gonna do that. I'd much rather it just be like straight across. I think it would make it look more moon shaped. I'm struggling with trying to get the right shape that I want, because I know what I want. It's in my mind, because like I could do the half moon, which I did for this pouch, and I do think it's cute, but I think for a bag I want it to be more of this shape and then have the straps come up, because I'm thinking about making the straps also ruffly. We're gonna frog it. I frogged everything. Oh my gosh, I should have wound this up. Right now it's just a mess. I'm hoping if I just stop touching it and just crochet, it'll just work. We'll see. So yeah, I'm just going to start again, hopefully get the shape that I want. I am back with an update. I think it feels big, but a better size. So if I hold it up, like, it's pretty big. But I like the curvature better, and it's a little less wide. So I think that I'm going to cut the yarn and we're gonna make the other panel. So it is almost 9 o'clock. The sun is setting, and yeah, I won't have much daylight left. So I'm just gonna cut this and make another one, and then we can start assembling the bag, which will be the fun part. It's 10 o'clock, pretty late, but I stay up pretty late. We have 2 panels, but yeah, we're almost done with this bag. So I think tomorrow I'll come back and we can go over the plan, because right now I'm getting sleepy. Hello everybody, it's the next day. So quick update. I think I've decided I want to make like a, I don't know, because I'm torn between making this efficient in making versus making it how I actually want it to look. And so I think I'm going to try to make this how I actually want it to look and add a base panel. So what that'll do is kind of like keep it open, but it's gonna be like the bag will kind of just by nature sit closed but be a little wider at the bottom, I think is what I'm trying to say. So I'm hoping I can do that with this yarn that I have left. I tried starting it last night while I was watching some TV, and it just wasn't working. I was not able to keep track of my counts and everything, and my measurements got all messed up. So what we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna try to whip this piece out really fast. It's 2:30. I had some stuff to do this morning and had a late start, so we're gonna try to whip this out and then we'll see how far I can get. And yeah, so I'll check back in with you guys. I feel like I keep doing updates and I've not really done much. So, and of course now there's yard people working, mowing their lawn and stuff. So I'm gonna get to crocheting and I'll check back in after I make the panel. Hello everybody, quick update. So I finished the bag, seamed them together. I was going to make a piece that kind of expanded the bag, but when I attached it, I didn't film it because it was super late and dark, but when I attached it, the bag was just way too wide and I didn't like it. So what I've done is just stuck them together and attached them with this cute ruffle pattern. I think it looks so adorable. I'll show you guys the final view later, but for now I am going to work the handle. This is a piece that I might not end up keeping, just because I've done like t-shirt yarn handles in the past and they're really springy, which for a crossbody bag, I don't love because then you put stuff in it and they literally like bungee cord out. So we'll see if this kind of stiffens as I continue the ruffle up this chain. So I had done this long chain for the strap and I was doing the ruffles along. I don't think I had enough of the second skein to do that. So what we're gonna do is frog all the ruffles back, which kind of sucks because we were like almost done with the bag. I put it on, I just didn't like it. And I think if I do make a pattern, what I would do is like give the option to crochet a loop, or honestly, you could just hook it into one of the stitches if you really wanted. I am still going to crochet just a basic handle because after doing some testing, this with the ruffles isn't very stretchy at all. So it actually makes a very structured handle, which I like. We finished frogging. I'm gonna frog back this chain to here. Oh, perfect. And I'm actually gonna frog. Actually, I'm not gonna frog anymore. So I'm gonna figure out like the length of the strap that I want. I think I had counted and I liked 20 chains. But we'll see. So I'm going to just crochet the strap kind of like this. It'll stretch out like this and make it look more round. I think having it look like a circle is kind of what I was going for initially. So yeah. So I've been using a 6.5mm hook. And I'm gonna size up to my 9mm, which is what I normally make my bags out of because I double strand them. And I'm just gonna do that for the chain because previously working into the chain was hurting my hand a lot. It was really hard to work into. So I think if I just do a chain with a bigger hook size, it'll be a little easier to work into. Okay. So I did, I think about 20 chains, 25 chains. I'll count again later. I have these tails from where I sewed, where I ended my bag. And what I'm gonna do, because I hate weaving in my ends, guys. It's my worst. I don't mind, I'll do it, but I hate it. So what I did is fed the tails through here. So now when I work the ruffles over these stitches, I'm just going to work over them. So I don't have to weave them in later. They'll just already be done. And sometimes I will leave a little bit out to kind of weave it back the other direction, just so it's a little more secure. But with this, I don't think I'll need to do that. But just a little hack if you guys hate weaving in your ends like me, just work over them. Super easy, super simple, and effective. So what I'm gonna do now is make sure my chain isn't twisted, which it is. And then stitch into our first chain here and work the ruffles all the way around. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working this. I should be done with this bag today. If I don't finish it today, then this video is not coming out Wednesday and we are just going to accept it and hope for Friday. Because I think having a deadline does still help, even if it stresses you out and it's your own deadline that you made up for no reason. So I think this will be good. I ordered some more yarn to make the other bag that I had an idea for. We'll see if I can even get to that. I'm thinking I'll put it in the next video. So you guys will get 2 videos from me. Hopefully the next one will work up a little faster. We shall see. We shall see. That is all for now. I'll come back with an update and hopefully a finished project. The ruffles are adorable. So it does have like a front side. This would be the front side, and then the back side, the ruffles kind of curl the other way, but like still super cute. I attached a button to it. Let me show you. And just kind of snaps closed. You could put like a liner, you could put a zipper. I think the button's fine. I tend to overflow my purses, so I don't like having, like, I want a hole in here to, like, in case I have a lot of stuff, it can kind of like stick out like that. I don't know, but that's my preference. Obviously if you were making one, you could do whatever you like. You could put a zipper, you could put like a foldy over piece with a button. I don't know, but it's so cute. I want to make one in like so many different colors, and I also think it would be fun to make like a smaller size. Maybe I'll do that in another video. That is all for my first video, designing this bag. I don't know if it was cohesive. I don't know if it was good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you think the bag's cute, you were interested, and hopefully I'll just get better at making content and posting about what I'm making. And let me know if you guys want a pattern for this. I have 2 patterns already for different bags, so maybe those would be interesting to you. Or if you don't know how to crochet, I have a shop, frogandstitch.com. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could like the video, comment below what I should do next. Give me some suggestions, some ideas. I would be super excited to hear them. And I hope to see you guys for the next video. And I hope that my filming and editing and videography, I hope my video making skills get better, because I'm very much a perfectionist, and like you've seen in this video, like I will redo something until it's what I want and how I like it, and sometimes that's really hard to do when you're starting a new hobby or a new skill. So I'm trying to be patient with myself and just post at the level of posting skills that I have now. So if you guys like it, or just want to see me keep at it, let me know. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.